don't know. Probably just gonna chill out for now. I have my Kindle, my lovely, lovely Kindle. Let's see, what's happening myself? I might do my nails, low-key. I don't know. There's a needle in it. I don't know. Yeah, let me push that back. There's a fucking mess, bro. Oh my god. Okay. Let me just. Yeah. What I might do, because I want to do kind of something so I can like prop my phone up. For like when I draw and stuff, so it's easier to film, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna deassemble the chip like basically. Gonna wipe out the inside of this. Here. Might be nasty, but that's fine. I'm not putting any food in here. I really don't care. But yeah. Probably just gonna, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Okay. Just chilling. God, why is it so hot in here? God damn. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna just probably start cutting this up. I don't know. Kind of what I'm going, I don't know what I'm going for, but like, you know, see what I got there. So I think, yeah, and if I like, so you'll see that, so it's sort of like out more, but I don't want it falling, you know, like this. I'll figure it out, you know. I think right now I'm probably just gonna like do my nails, I guess. I might low-key just do my nails right now because I don't know what I'm doing. Sure, why not? Alright. Yeah, those are my nails. And then I will work on the phone stand later if I really feel up to it. Hi. Hello. Welcome in. Q&A video is a question and answer. It's when you ask questions and the person asking for that answers them. But yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like, yeah. It's been a minute since I've been on YouTube. Hello. I've been on TikTok a lot more recently, which is why I have not been, you know, on YouTube as much, which makes sense. Yeah. I don't know, man. Just trying to make conversation, I guess. Ooh, so I've been reading the new Teen Titans comics from the 80s recently. Love them so far. I really like them. I relate to Wally West for like I don't know. I love Starfire. Have loved Starfire since I was like 8 years old, watching Teen Titans Go on my iPod Touch. Okay. Like, I love Starfire so much. You know, God, she's just, like, I knew I was gonna love her. That's lovely. But like, I also really like love Wally West, which was kind of unexpected, but you know, listen, good character. Yeah. I don't know, man. But yeah, I'm just trying to do my nails for now. know, I might read some. Mostly just yapping a bunch. Yeah. Oh my god. So recently I was going through my closet and I found a bunch of old pottery that I painted. Here's one of them. Our lovely, lovely girlie. She sits on the shelf with my figures. But look at her. Yes, she's so wonderful, isn't she? She's in a bag because her crown broke, and yeah, you can see like the little bit right there, and I didn't want it to get lost. But you know, she's so wonderful and lovely, and I love her dearly. You know. Actually, I'm gonna make sure that my door is. Hold up. I'm just gonna walk real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Jesus Christ. My brother Ben. Yeah. Whoa. Unfortunately, oh my god. So I forget which day. Oh my god. Like in the upcoming weeks, I'm gonna go see Hadestown, with my mom and grandma, and I'm really excited. So yeah, that's something I'm very much looking forward to. I love Hades. From what I've heard, I think I will really enjoy it. I love the soundtrack, so you know, yeah, I'm very excited about that. That's going on, and yeah. God, I'm back to school soon. God, I'm gonna die, bro. I don't want to do this, especially when last year I saw posters correlating to the grade I'm going into. That was Andrew Jackson versus Indians with a racially insensitive portrayal of a Native American person. Multiple of those posters in the hallway. Fucking terrified. I will, like, genuinely. It was bad. It was. Ew. Oh boy, love living in the South. Actually. But yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to talk about, low-key. I've been reading fan fiction, but I always kind of do. Yeah. You know, there's not much I'm really doing this stream. Just figured I'd talk. Yeah, I've been thinking about streaming on Twitch. Don't know how I'd accomplish that, but you know, yeah. But yeah, hello. I'm so tired. Like, genuinely, I stayed up till like 4 a.m. Yesterday? I don't know, man. Like, it's just, yeah. I stayed till 4 a.m. because I slept through dinner because I'm not eating anymore, and it fucking sucks. No one's taking me seriously. But we don't need to divulge into that stuff, you know. I am. Yeah, you know, at least I'm going to therapy. That's the minimal. I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. Just part of the issue. I'm good. I'm good right now. Yeah. I stay up quite often. I'm mostly just tired because I've been basically just lounging all day because I have like nothing to do. Yeah, it really just depends. Also, it depends if you get tired, like basically on your sleep schedule and how your body is and your genetics and blah blah blah. That's nice. I do as well. Okay. the more I get into like DC like spaces, like obviously Percy Jackson, main fandom, we have The Wall, right? It's my freaking Trials of Apollo books right there. But like, yeah, I will. I will definitely check that out. Yeah. You know what? I'll do that now, but on my laptop. Like, getting into the DC space, it is an interesting time for sure, especially AO3. Because what do you mean? What do you mean? There's fan fiction of Dick Grayson getting trafficked. Like, it is. Oh my god. Yeah. Not to mention, I was literally looking. Alrighty, that's lovely. But like, not to mention, bro, looking for just regular Jason Todd fanfiction is so hard to do. Oh my god. Like, I was like looking for it. I was, just looking for, because I wanted a little angst. Because I like angsty things sometimes. I don't know. I read fanfiction of Will Saul is self-harming. Like, I don't think my moral. Like, sometimes I just kind of need that to get me on the right track. But what do you like? I was just looking for links, and then I got the most horrific tags I've ever seen. Why is there so much fucking incest? Like, it's horrific. It is horrific. Yeah. And not to mention, I saw Percy Jackson x Jason Todd fanfiction, which referenced Percy Beth, at least in the tags. I did not watch that. I did not read that, because no. But, it was an experience for sure. So, yeah. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Alrighty. Okay. Alrighty. Alright. I will be checking out your channel later, if that's alright. Yeah. So, nothing much. Okay. I'm gonna try to position too many things. What's up, gang? Nothing much. Nothing much. Just painting my nails at the moment. Hello. All right. By the way, sorry if you see me just like look down randomly and like put my like chin to my chest. I have tics, and it's kind of how I'm supposed to redirect them. So we can kind of stop them from happening, which they haven't happened more recently. I wonder why. But yeah, it's been a time in my life, you know, for sure. Not to mention, my house is haunted really bad, and it's getting worse. Well, I don't know if it's getting worse, personally. Well, I think I'm improving my relationship with the spirits in my house, and so that's lovely. I say I'd like to think so. You know, they have their own opinions on that. But yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, my house is definitely haunted. I've lived in, yeah, second, well, technically third house I've lived in that's haunted. No, because let's see, the spirits in my house already have a convoluted relationship with me and my family. No, I'm not pushing them. Well, funny request, but like, when I say my house is haunted, I mean, like, it's, like, there's shadow figures, obviously, voices, I slept down in the basement one time and I woke up having one of the worst nightmares I've ever had, and I woke up extremely hot, even though the basement is always cold. Yeah, and things literally started falling over on me. Like, it's a place, to be sure, but it's my house. And I appreciate the spirits that are here. Because at least one of them comforts me when I have panic attacks, right? Which is probably my grandmother. But, we don't even get into that, folks. Yeah, I've lived in several haunted houses in my time. The first, actual, house I lived in, it was, open forest to a graveyard, where, teenagers would fuck around, and there was, demonic entities and stuff, because they would summon them. And of course, that would lead back to my backyard. Yeah, and then there was also just a bunch of ghosts in the house. I have stories from that house, man. God damn. Things I remember and things I don't. I remember one of, my comfort characters when I was a baby. I remember I had a nightmare where they literally got torn limb from limb. In my dreams. I was, 3 years old. Not a fun experience, man. That happened. There was faces in my walls, things would move on their own, spirits running up and down the hallway. I don't want to show my face. The mask is because I don't want to show my face for my privacy, and glasses are hard to see, so it's easier to just have the mask. So yeah. Yeah. I don't want to dox myself, man. I am a teenager, and I'd rather not do that. Especially, yeah. Oh dear. It also makes it harder. Well, no. I was it makes it harder for people to use my image to make weird content, like AI content, but not really. I don't know. Unfortunately. God, I hate being yeah, tell me about it. I learned, yeah, tell me about it, bro. I hate, yeah, ooh, I don't know, but yeah. I'm so school. Ooh, scary. Whoa. Going back to school in August, unfortunately. I like going to school. I like going to school because I like to be there. I like learning. Crazy, I know. But also, I hate the people that go to my school. Besides my friends, I have a cool group of friends. And then there's also people that, call my friends slurs, who definitely can't say them. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. And racial slurs are running rampant. Jesus Christ. It's a... Yeah. I hate most of everyone that goes to my school. Besides my friends, obviously, and most of the teachers. Yeah. Despise them. Like, yeah. Like, oh my god. It's so bad, bro. Like, not to mention, I have like 4 counselors at my school. 5 technically, because we literally have a freaking psychologist in the freaking in the office, right? We have 3 counselors, a mental health consultant, and a psychologist. Okay? They do nothing. Like, bro, these boys, they fully got sexually harassed during school. What happened? Nothing. Nothing happened about that. You know, when I reported something that I needed to report, you know, aka kid talking about jerking off during class and other and really inappropriate things. It was like, well, if they do it again, I hate my school. Oh my god. Like, we're swapping out counselors because they aren't doing anything. None of them do anything. Literally, like, oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Especially because at my school, you get a counselor, like, the first year that you're at that school, you get a counselor. And then you have that counselor for every single other grade you're in at that school. Like, oh my god, it sucks. Oh my god. I hate her so much. I hate all of them. Besides the mental health consultant, which basically was my therapist for the majority of the school year, like, I hate all of them. Yeah. Also, speaking about school, I'm how do I put this? Excited, curious, about how my gifted and talented education structure class is gonna be. My GATES class is gonna be. Because, like, everyone's dropping out because they hate the teacher. Like, everyone's dropping out. Like, so, you know, curious how that's gonna be set up. It's more likely that I'm gonna be at class with my friends, so that's good. But, like, everyone. So, you know, that'll be an interesting time. I don't know. I don't mind my GATES teacher all that much. Like, she's annoying, sure, and she's a Disney adult, but, like, it could be so much worse. We have a teacher that was literally calling students hot. Like, it could be so much worse. And people love that teacher. She should definitely get fired, though. She was calling students hot and telling them they should break up with their boyfriends. Not to mention, you know. You literally, God, I hope it's that way, low-key. I do. I really hope it, because 99% of the boys in my GATES program are horrible people. Like, all of them. They're either right-wing, MAGA, like, freaking say slurs that they can't. And one of them told one of the other GATES boys to, I'm gonna censor this, get assaulted repeatedly, and I'm like, bro, what the hell? Yeah, like, our teacher could be so much worse. She could tell, you know, like, oh my god, my school. Well, oh my god. Are we just, like, hiring anyone at this point? Like, why? This one's worked here for years, by the way. Don't know how. She still has a job. Denying students IEP things, not okay. Calling students hot, not okay. Telling students about your TikTok where you literally post about how you are hot, not okay. Saying racially insensitive things to students, not okay. What the hell is this woman doing? It's like, oh my god, I hate. Oh my god. It's my school. Yeah, not to mention that some of the people that I hate most, because they are weird as hell, their mom is a teacher that I'm gonna might have next year. So, you know, if I have her, I'm probably just gonna cry, bro. Like, genuinely. Like, I hate, because, like, one of them's her, like, nephew, right? One of them's her nephew, one of them's her, son. Her son, unironically, sung the Charlie Kirk Memorial Song to me, which I think is funny, because I'm literally disabled and autistic. So I'm literally disabled, queer, and autistic. Okay, bro. And the other said that the other asked why I was in the special needs room because I'm autistic, and he didn't know there were different levels of autism. He's also just a dick. Like, you know, the one who sung the Charlie Kirk Memorial Song, he's nice at least. He's just an idiot. Like, oh my god. Mind you, all Gates boys. All Gates children. They're all bad. Like, some people have brain cells, but most of them don't. Yeah. But, you know, we'll survive. Kind of have to. Yeah. Let's see. So, last year, the thing that was my main driven force for, staying alive was a big trip that my family paid a lot of money for me to go on in the spring. So, I wonder what that will be for this year. I mean, probably just graduating, I guess. Yeah. No, bro. Going into 8th grade. I wanna cry, bro. Yeah. Anyway, I'm almost finished doing this hand for my nails. I low-key might read, because I'm bored. And you know, I make a note right here, which is what I used to read comics. Are they in black and white? Yes. Not much I can do about that. But like, oh my god, bro. Oh, right, this is what we were doing last time. Oh, speaking of, I literally, like, just read the Teen Titans comic where, like, it was, like, they were fighting the gods and stuff, and I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm like, okay. You know, it could be worse. It could be worse. So much worse. It could be so much worse. So, you know, there's that at least. Like, it could have been so much worse. Oh my god. Yeah. You know, how do I put this? So these comics are from the 80s, right? And I'll be reading it, like, casually, right? Like, normally. I'll be like, okay, yeah. And then I'll get, like, punched in the face with a reminder that, oh, yeah, this is from the 80s. Oh, my God. Like, genuinely, it's genuine, like, yeah, racism. Like, yeah, it's a thing. Can we, like, not use Cyborg's AAV as, like, the punchline to a joke, please? Can we not can we not have the punchline of a joke being the fact that Cyborg Victor Stone uses AAV? Please. Why is that the joke? Why is that the punchline? Raven? Why are you saying that? Like, it's so, oh my god. You know, and, like, slurs being said casually because they weren't considered slurs at the time. Yeah, the whole thing. African American vernacular. Yeah. Yeah. From the name. African American vernacular is, you know, speech used by particularly black folk. And yeah, it's just, like, parts of language. You know? I don't really know how to describe it. I'm too white to really get into it. Yeah. But yeah, it's the punchline, and I really am not fond of that aspect, but, you know, could be worse. Well, not really. Actually, yeah, it could be worse. It could be so much worse. I'm glad that, you know, it's not. even though one panel of Raven looked odd. Wow, oh my god. Oh, and the over-sexualization of Starfire is not great, but you know, no, I don't even have anything to say to that. Speaking of Starfire, I showed, yeah, basically. Yeah, it's so bad. It's so bad. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's basically just making fun of the way a person talks, like slang, slang from different areas and such like that. No, I'm streaming. Okay. All right. It was my brother. God. But like the over sexualization of Starfire like genuinely like kills me. Like, God. I showed a picture of her. Like I understand. Like I showed a picture of her to my grandmother, right? And she's like, "Oh, big boobs." I'm like, "Okay." And I showed like big boobs, big hair. I'm like, "Oh, that's what you want to notice?" Please. Yeah. But like, oh my god, that was an experience. But like, back to my point, the over sexualization of Starfire. Like, did we need 3 panels of her making out with Robin? And that's how she learns English? Did we need her being on top of him in a bikini? Like, did we need that? Did we need all of that? Did we need a panel of Starfire just showing her ass to the camera? Like, did we need that? Oh, no, no. No. No, like the ghosts in my house. When I hear like Lemmy's voices, it's mostly mimicking voices of my family members. Like I'll hear my dad fully talking to my brother when I know he's asleep, or I'll hear my mom cough when she's definitely asleep, you know, or like in my ear and stuff. I'll hear voices. I'm like, huh? But yeah, no. It's mostly just confusing rather than like, you know. But yeah, bro. Like, oh my god. Also, oh my god. Right, Starfire gets sexualized a lot. However, Robin also, like, Dick Grayson also got sexualized in, like, the same thing where Corey showed her ass to the like, you know, thing. He got, like, fully, like, fucking tied up in a very interesting manner, and it was very uncomfortable to see. Yeah. God, bro. Like, genuinely, like, can we not? Can we not? Like, I know these are technically adults, because they're all college-aged. But, like, it's still uncomfortable. You know, like, I love Starfire. I love her. I can acknowledge that she is attractive. However, do we really need her? A joke being she's publicly, like, stripping and changing her outfit while a man over there is watching her? Like, is that a necessary joke that we need? Is that necessary to the plot? You know, it's just like... God, like, genuinely, no, like, freaking kill me, bro. I, like, can't. You know, just so, it's an interesting thing. But yeah. Anyways, we're gonna move on from that. Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna paint my other hand real quick, so I'm gonna go quiet because I'm locking in, I guess. Trying to, at least. Oh, sorry. I remembered that my brother stole a Sharpie from me and never gave it back. so lovely. Going into my room, stealing things, and just like, my bad. Anyway, I don't really know what to talk about right now. Low key. Yeah, well, I don't know. I am, like, every so often, like, I read Sunrise on the Reaping in, like, April, right? Really big into it through May, right? It was a problem. I was bringing up too much to my friends that they genuinely started to get annoyed with me. But like, yeah, I'd be in and out because of my For You page getting edits and stuff, right? Like, in and out. And now my grandma's reading Sunrise on the Reaping. She's talking to me about it. And it is so... I'm trying my best not to spoil things. It's, like, so... My God. I love it. I love Sunrise on the Reaping. My grandma's like, yeah, well, you know, this is probably gone. I'm like, yeah. You know... It's all right. I see her Tuesday because she's taking me to my therapy appointment that day, probably. Yes. Yeah. So, well, I'll see how she is, where she is in the book, you know? You know what? She loves Maisley, which, yeah. Yeah. Luella, oh my God. Oh, bro, I relate to Wyatt so much. Like, I don't know. No, I don't relate to him more as so he is definitely autistic, and you can't convince me otherwise. That is an autistic boy right there, okay? Like, God, like, he's so... I love him dearly. I love Wyatt Callow. But, like, he's autistic, right? Like, we can agree on that. Right? God. Also, bisexual or lesbian Maisley has my heart, okay? I do not ship Madoff, right? I do not ship it. However, one-sided Madoff, I'm fine with one-sided Madoff. I don't like Madoff as a ship, but yeah. All right, gang, all right, bye-bye, good night. But yeah, like, I don't like two-sided Madoff because Lenore Dove does not like anyone besides Haymitch. She makes that abundantly clear, right, throughout the book. She doesn't want to be with anyone but Haymitch. She's like, yeah, if you die in that game, I'm gonna kill myself. He's like, whoa, slow down there, buddy. Slow down there, right? What games do I play? I play, like, Minecraft and Stardew Valley and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I play, like, I guess... cozy games. I don't know. I don't really play anything like you know, that was, sorry. I'm so sorry you had to see that. Yeah. I want to get Paralyzed because I refused to play The Sims 4 after it got sold to Saudi Arabia and David Kushner. I want to get Paralyzed so bad because valid, bro. I love Minecraft. It's so fun. But like I'm in the Paralyzed Discord server too. Like, I need to buy it, but I just, haven't yet. But yeah, I love Minecraft. I think it's quite fun when I am in, like, the mood to do it. Speaking of, I need to finish editing that Minecraft video. God, it's just, transferring the audio over is so annoying. I have to cut it up because the files sizing it's so annoying. Especially when it's, like, all on my laptop, and I love my laptop dearly. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love my laptop dearly. It is a piece of trash. I love it, but it is not good quality. Yeah, thank you for subscribing and liking. I appreciate that. But, like, it's just so... Yeah. What was I talking about? I'm going back to the Sunrise on the Reaping thing. But, like, yeah, bro. It's the same reason why I don't ship Hayfie. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Same reason I don't ship Hayfie, right? Because Haymitch does not like... Also, sorry, I guess Sunrise on the Reaping spoilers. Woo. Warning. I don't know. It's going to be very minor. It's literally just, like, characters, right? Like, like in the prologue of Sunrise on the Reaping, he's very evident. He only loves Lenore Dove, and he's only going to love Lenore Dove, right? And also, he meets Effie Trinket when she's in college and he's 16. Okay? Like, no, I don't like that dynamic personally. Not for me. I know 16 is like seen as an adult. I don't like it. Obviously, like, if you shipped previously, like, you know, it's not my, like, I don't really care if you shipped in the previous books or in the movies, but, like, now that we have that out of context, it's not, you know, playing Minecraft. No, thank you. My bad. I just don't really like playing with people I don't know IRL, but yeah, hope you have a fun time playing Minecraft. How are you? I'm doing okay right now. How are you? Anyway, bam. I have the screen panel open on my Kindle. God, if I'm gonna read, I need to read, but like, I prefer to play Java Minecraft, mostly because my brother mainly plays Bedrock, so his worlds and stuff are all on that, especially because we share a family computer, which is where I mainly play because my laptop's really slow. I do have Minecraft on there, I do play it on there, but like, yeah. What are you up to? I'm currently just painting my nails and chatting with y'all. Sorry if I'm quiet when I'm doing this. I'm trying to focus, especially because I'm really shaky with my left hand. Between the type 1 diabetes and the anxiety, you know, constantly shaking. Yeah, I agree. Bye. Yeah, Bedrock Performance is low key. I don't like Bedrock Edition. Like, I used to play it a lot. But like, I don't. It's not my vibe anymore. Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking. So I love the Sims franchise. It's just, yeah, I agree. But like, I'm going back to The Sims real quick. I think because I played The Sims like 2 with my mom when I was like 3 years old. I think because of how often I played The Sims as a young child, and especially during COVID, where I was in my developmental years, I think it low-key, like, fucked me up, bro. Because I, like, constantly disassociate and shit. Well, like, do you realize? And I feel like, I'm not saying that as a part to play in it. I'm just saying, neurodivergent child playing game where you are controlling people like things might not have been the best for my mental health, especially in The Sims 4 when they literally are playing The Sims 3 in it, you know? Yeah. Bedrock's also good. I personally prefer Java, but like Bedrock's chill too. No hate to it. You're good. You are good. Yeah. Anyways. Dude, I low-key want to start. That's nice. Yeah, cool. But yeah, I low-key want to start streaming on Twitch. I just do not have the setup for that, unfortunately. Yeah, I like streaming on YouTube, you know? I do enjoy this, so I don't really have an issue either way with it. So yeah. Like, yeah. Yeah. Dude, I low-key. So I'm a theater kid, if you will. I'm like not a school theater kid, but I am a theater kid, right? Like I'm literally helping direct Sweeney Todd in the fall. like an actual performance of Sweeney Todd. So I'm hyped for that. I will not be sleeping during those weeks, but you know, hey, it's community theater. I'm getting beta club hours for it. You know, like listen. I will gladly help out with community theater because it's preserving arts. Even if my uncle is the one who's running it, no, we don't need to focus on that. But like, yeah, I'm really excited about that. My first ever musical that I watched was Newsies on my mom's laptop when I was like 3 years old. That laptop does not exist anymore, by the way. It is broken. Like, it is gone. But you know, I have fond memories. God, it's just, man, watching that. Such a Newsies is such like a fever dream for me, at least, because I only remember like certain bits of it. It's just like, you know, I have watched other musicals. I saw & Juliet live. I saw Six live. I saw Anastasia live. I've seen Aladdin live. Right, like I am good. And now I'm gonna go see Hadestown soon. I think in theaters. Like, but you know, I'm hyped for that. I love mythology. I love the soundtrack to Hadestown, and you know, I'm good for you know, I'm down. From what I've heard, I quite enjoy the premise of it, so I'm really excited for that. Yeah. Oh my god, I've also watched Ride the Cyclone is peak, but the old version of Ride the Cyclone. Okay, before they were like, ah. I like the older version of Ride the Cyclone because it's not afraid. Like, what does taking Ricky's disability away do for you? What does removing Misha and Noel, what does that do for you? What's up? Nothing much. Nothing's wrong. What's up with you? Sorry, I'm like kind of out of it. Oh, okay. So I used to watch The Amazing Digital Circus. I joined TikTok like right after the entire finale got leaked, but like the Brazilian dub. And so people were like reviewing it, and it was like actually official. And so like I was watching people review it. I'm like, oh, yeah. I used to enjoy it. Gooseworks is a horrible person, so is Michael Kovac. And I didn't watch the finale because I genuinely just don't want to put myself through that. From what I've heard, it would not be my vibe. Right? Like, I enjoyed it. I just didn't, from what I've heard. It's like not my vibe. So, you know, I'm good. I am chilling. With not. Yeah. Literally. Yes. Yeah. Like, I love The Amazing Digital Circus. And then the Amazing Digital Jax happened with the finale. And I'm like, ooh, hands off. Ooh, Glitch, you really are not denying the racist claims with you know, a cover of a white man singing a black man's song talking about how much he loves his daughter for Jax. When the creator of the show is a racist. Like, what? Also, Glitch in general has horrible working conditions for their employees, especially their women employees, and that is a proven fact. So, like, generally, I'm like, can I do anything to like from Minecraft, like mods from Minecraft, because I know there are like certain websites you can go to where you can download so that are refutable. I don't know. I don't really mod my games, so I cannot help you with that, unfortunately. Do you mod from? Oh, like mod my YouTube stuff. I mean, I don't think my audience is big enough to really need mods, but like, I'll think about it, I guess. I'll think about it. All right. I do not watch anime. My parents watch a lot of anime. I do not. Just because I don't know. I have no kind of real interest in watching any animes. Right? Like I have Netflix, and I know most of the animes that I am kind of interested in watching are on there, so I have access to them. I just haven't started because low-key I'm scared of fandoms with that kind of stuff. The My Hero valid. Anime is a valid interest. Okay, but like God, the My Hero Academia fandom traumatized me when I was but a wee child. So, like, I'm just like, you know, when it comes to that. But like, I've heard good things about several animes from my parents who are massive nerds. In the loveliest way. My parents are such huge nerds. But we love it. We love it. I've heard good things about JoJo and Hunter. Yeah, I've heard good things. So, I will see about that. Yeah. Like on my For You page, I'll get like stuff for those fandoms, right? And I'm like, and like hearing about like drama that goes on in them, I'm just like, oh, that's something for sure. But yeah, like, I don't know. I think I'm just, but also the DC fandom is wilding, so I don't know. I think I just need to kind of get in a place where I feel comfortable doing that, I don't really know. My favorite TV show used to be Expedition Unknown. Like, I don't know. I don't watch so much, like, actual TV. No, my favorite TV show is The Owl House. Guaranteed. I love The Owl House, bro, so much. Favorite movie? I don't watch a lot of movies, unfortunately. Let's see. I've watched recently, probably Into the Spider-Verse. I watched it for the first time ever, like last month, and it was peak, bro. I need to watch Across the Spider-Verse. I have it on Disney. I need to finish it because I started it. I just didn't finish it. Yeah, my grandma loves Harry Potter. I am just hesitant to engage in that media because of J.K. Rowling. No hate to you if you do, right? Obviously, you can enjoy something without enjoying the artist or the creator of that. I've heard too many things, and I'm like, but that's just a me thing. If you enjoy it, go off. A lot of the actors are against J.K. Rowling's actions, so like, I don't really care what you do with your money in your time. So yeah. Oh my god. So like, sorry, I just thought of this, right? God, Taylor Swift is such an interesting person, right? Also, oh my god, so like on TikTok, I saw an alternative person fully defending Taylor Swift. The billionaire. I'm like, what the hell? Like defending, like saying that the dog whistles were nothing. Dog whistles are still dog whistles, even if they are intentional. And you have to get that through multiple people to make sure that there aren't whistles. Hello. But like, it was just wild. Like, why are you defending this billionaire's like freaking thing? No, it did not. I just saw a mask and an asterisk. So, hello. God, but yeah, I think alternative people defending billionaires is fucking wild, bro. Like, gosh. Like, God. You know, like, it's the same thing with people being like, yeah, my favorite celebrity is insert very rich person here. And I'm like, hello? Hey, don't idolize people. Well, like, don't idolize celebrities. Don't idolize celebrities. Because that's, like, well, most celebrities are not the greatest of people. Like, unless they are, like, a good person. You know, but, like, let's stray away from, you know, worshiping people like they are deities. Oh, okay. Also, is the mask because you're sick or because okay. Yeah. So the mask is because I haven't done a face reveal. And to protect my identity because I'm a minor. Yeah. I'm alone in my room. I think using a mask because I'm sick would be a little silly because I'm in my room alone. But you know, it's alright. Yeah, no, we're good. We're chilling. We're chill. But yeah. I think defending billionaires is wild. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's okay, though. At least in my time zone, it's really late. So, you know, it's just the night pressing on. I don't know if that's the case in yours. Sometimes we're just a little bit silly, and that's alright. It's A-okay. It is literally 11:57 p.m. EST, so it's like, it's about to be midnight. You know, but we are pushing through. I don't sleep. Yeah. Alright. No, yeah. There are many creators that are minors. And yeah. God, time zones. I have nothing against time zones. Obviously, they have to exist because that's how the world works. No, daylight savings time. I hate it. It's not necessary. It was created because of farmers to give them like more time in the summer to collect their crops and such. However, it didn't help. It literally does nothing. There's no reason for it. It is like genuinely there are so few countries that still do daylight savings time, and it literally all it does is mess with people's sleep schedules. It literally only like causes sleep deprivation. Right? I understand the cause of it. However, how many farmers are there still? Be so for real. Like, obviously there's farms, right? I'm not discounting that. My great-grandfather was a farmer. Oh, we did sell his farm after he passed, but that's besides the point. That's what it's for. Like, it's like you don't need that anymore, which it's fine to get rid of. The world has evolved, and so should that. And that should have also, you know, like, I think, yeah, I don't know. It's the same reason. Oh my god, bro. Yeah. Actually, I hate a lot of things, to be honest. I am a hater, right? I am a hater. However, I may be a hater, but I hate based on facts, right? Like, obviously, I hate Luke Castellan for Percy Jackson. Barely any farmers in America anymore. We do not need it, right? There was obviously farms, right? I'm not discounting that. However, like, we do not need that. We do not need that. But, like, when I say I'm a hater, I hate Luke Castellan from Percy Jackson, and I will give it. I have made right. You can go back on the post tab and you can scroll down for a bit. You will see a like freaking paragraph. I hate Luke Castellan so much, and people defending him is wild to me. Literally, he's literally a pedophile. Why are we defending him? I don't care. I don't care if Grayden forgot the ages. I don't care. That's a meta reason. In canon, he's a pedophile. Okay, we can't overlook that. Unfortunately, when you're doing analysis on this character and when you're like, you know, thinking about them, we can't overlook that. My aunt is mentally ill Percy Jackson fan. I think that was valid. I love Epic. I do enjoy Epic. I love Epic. Obviously it's not canon to the Odyssey, right? And I think expecting it to be is a little odd. I love Epic though. I think the vocals are beautiful. My brother likes Epic. Is like the one music thing we can agree with. Oh my god. Let me think. I love the Underworld saga. My least favorite saga, probably the Vengeance saga. All right, good night. Good night. Get a good night's rest. Yeah. But yeah, like my my favorite is probably Underworld, and then my least favorite is probably Vengeance. I still love Vengeance. I love multiple songs on that. It's probably just my least favorite. Like, I understand the narrative reason, but it's just not my favorite, you know? So yeah. But yeah. 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 Yes. Both of Hermes' songs are peak. I genuinely, when me and my brother are listening to Epic and like singing along, he makes me sing all of Hermes' parts. Don't know why. But like, God, I love Hermes songs. They are peak. Troy is an amazing singer. I love his single work too. Like, outside of Epic, he's just a really good song artist, right? Like, he writes good songs. He has amazing vocals. I love his character that he has for Hermes. Yeah, yeah, yes. Real, like, I understand narratively it wouldn't make sense for him to have more than 2 songs, but you know what? That's okay, because he has his own music outside of Epic. Yes, I cannot wait for that one, bro. What's it? Ilium. I can't wait for Ilium, bro. So hyped for that one, bro. Can't wait, bro. Like, I'm expecting peak, and it probably will be peak, low key. There's another musical. No, it's fine. No, it's chill. It's chill. It's like, yeah. But like, there's another musical that I follow on TikTok that like is doing the Iliad currently. It's different than Ilium, obviously, but like the music's banger. If I remember, hold on. I'm gonna go on TikTok on my Chromebook, my laptop, sorry, and see if I can find that account real quick, because it is, oh my god, the music is peak though. I love the music. Let me just mute that up. Okay. God damn it, I opened TikTok and the first one that came up was a TikTok about Finnick. I can't do this anymore. God, I love TikTok. What? No, I love Finnick. I love Hamilton. Sorry. God, Hamilton is so peak, bro. Like, obviously I wish... But yeah, bro, I loved it. I'm reading a fanfic about Finnick right now. It is the most traumatic shit I've ever read, but god damn it, do I love it. Hamilton is so peak. I wish they talked about slavery more, because it's like the romanticized version of American history. But like, it is still peak. Like, fortunately, it is still peak. God, my friend that doesn't really like musicals saw it recently and like loves it so much, bro. It's like the only thing they've been listening to on, well, I don't know if they're really my friend anymore. They were being a bitch to my other friend. It's like my bestie. But that's besides why. Like, oh my god. My grandmother loves Hamilton so much. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I showed her a TikTok and she was like, she was losing her shit because she just loves it, you know? Such a lovely woman she is. You know, besides commenting on how big Starfire's tits are, you know? Like, I love my grandma. But that was wild. Yes, bro. Oh my god. Listen, I understand. I saw it for the first time. Yeah, no, I know. Like, I showed her an image of like the 80s version of Starfire, and she went, yeah, big boobs, big tits and hair. I'm like, okay, ma'am. The 6-year-old woman. Like, okay. Like, it's like, okay. No, it's okay. My grandma, oh my god, I was talking to her one time. She was like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about those trans mask youths. Like, obviously I'm supportive of the trans community, but like, I mean, we've all wanted to be the opposite gender before. Nana, do you have something to tell me? What do you mean? We've all wanted to be the opposite gender before. I think I get what she means, but I think that's just really funny. Like, I think she means, like, opportunities-wise, but, like, if not, that's funny as hell. Maybe not all of us, but I'm like, "Nana, do you have something you need to tell me?" So I was talking about my cousin who is a trans man, right? And I non-binary. I was talking to her and she's like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about children, identifying with those labels because, we've all wanted to be the opposite gender before, but, we grow up and we realize, I'm like, Nana, ma'am. I mean, she was born in the 60s. I don't expect her to, have a grasp on that kind of stuff, but like as well as we do, but it was wild, man. Fucking wild. Yeah. I am very proud of how progressive my grandmother actually is. Hold on. Like, for a woman who grew up in middle of nowhere Indiana, raised by two very conservative parents. World War II baby parents, right? I'm so proud of her, bro. Oh my God, where is it? Sorry, my bad. Trying to find this musical and I cannot find it. Because I know I'm following the account. I'm just getting Jorge. I'm like, love him. Oh, I am very leftist. I am genderqueer. I go by they, them pronouns. And my view on this stuff, I am very love the queers, love the gays. I am one. Right? Like, yeah, no. Very pro pro-trans, pro-gay, pro-queer, pro-neo-pronouns. Like, I'm like, be yourself, express yourself however you want. Good question. Why am I mentally ill? Genetics, man. No, I have multiple mental illnesses. And what I mean by that is mostly I have really bad anxiety and depression. I also have extreme like paranoia and other things. Yeah. So, also neurodivergent. Right? Like yeah. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for giving me literally every fucking thing in the book. Like, bro. God, I'm probably gonna get Hashimoto's on myself. Oh, I have the mask on to protect my identity, don't worry. We love, yes, good. Pretty, like, impartial on it. That's, you know what? Hey, better than hating. Like, allies are important. They are not part of the community, but they are important for pushing our voices louder. So, that's good. But yeah, as long as you're not, homophobic, you're chill. Like, yeah. God, why do I fuck so many people? Oh, I will try to find that account for you and let you know what it is. Still streaming. Yeah, anxiety, my anxiety runs deep. I've had really bad, like, anxiety since preschool, bro. Like, I remember in preschool, I would have to get dragged aside from the other kids to write in my worry journal, and, like, drama was worrying me and, like, making me stress out. And I only got on anxiety meds, in May. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. So my favorite Hamilton song is Burn and First Burn. I love First Burn. I know it's, like, not actually in the musical. That's why I love Burn. Right? I also love Room Where It Happens. I don't know. My least favorite? I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, I listen to Hamilton. I enjoy Hamilton. do not remember, like, any of the song names, unfortunately. Gosh. My bad. I genuinely am blanking super hard, bro. Okay. Yeah, bro, that's so real. Hamilton, like, bro, like, the songs with Eliza in them, oh, that poor girl, that poor woman. God, it's just so, like, like, Lin-Manuel Miranda, he's a very interesting man, right? We can all agree on that. Him whitewashing America, well, not whitewashing, but, like, getting rid of the slavery aspects of, like, all of that. He was a very interesting choice on his part. He's also very pro-America, and I'm like, okay, you don't need to shadow away the history, but, like, no, Hamilton's chill. I'm chill with Hamilton. Who's your, like, favorite and, like, least favorite, like, musical artist, like, period, right? Oh my god. Wait for it. Dear Theodosia is, oh my god. No, that's so real, bro. So real. God. Yeah, I know. Like, my most favorite musical artist right now would probably, I don't know. Gosh, that's a hard question. I quite like Cheap Perfume. I really like Cheap Perfume, Marina and the Diamonds, and Cave Town at the moment. My least favorite artist is Melanie Martinez. I do not support Felony Martinez here. I do not support her. Do not like her. Like, her music's fine. I just hate her as a person, and I think her stands are a little weird. No hate if you listen to her music. I just don't like her. Be the quick. Yes. Yes. Hate Felony Martinez, bro. Oh my god. Believe victims. Believe victims, bro. God. Yeah, no. She's literally a rapist. She's literally a rapist. And people defend her. Felony Martinez, bro. We do not like Felony Martinez in this household. No. What's even more embarrassing about her, when I was a very sad, mentally ill, like child, right? During COVID, I'm going to 8th grade, right? I'm not saying I was in the 2nd grade during COVID, right? In, like, the in-between year. I played Dollhouse for my 2nd grade teacher because I would stay back all the time to help clean the classroom because I was in the after-school program. I played Dollhouse for her. The Melanie Martinez song, Dollhouse. And then my friend would continue, my ex-friend, I do not like this girl anymore, would consistently tease me about it for years to come. Yeah, I know. It was bad, bro. It was bad. Yeah, no. We don't like that girl because she's extremely MAGA and hates queer people. She literally stopped being my friend because I asked her if she was straight or not. Yeah, oh my god. See, Melanie Martinez. Like, I don't either. Like, she's nostalgic for me because gotcha music, bro, the gotcha, back in the day, the gotcha community ate her up. Yes. Oh my god, 21 Pilots is peak, bro. I love 21 Pilots. But, like, they loved her. They also love Marina, but Marina's peak, bro. She used to be anti-Palestine, but, she learned, she grew, and now she's pro-Palestine, and we love that for her. God. Okay, the difference between Felony Martinez and Marina and the Diamonds. Marina and the Diamonds is still peak. I love Marina. She's so peak. Felony Martinez, it's good if you're, like, 12, okay? which is odd considering how she's an age player and practices BDSM on stage for an audience of like 8-year-olds. But you know, oh yeah. I was an active gacha community member back in the day. I had a channel. I had a genuinely, like, had a gacha channel. It was very bad. Yes! Oh my god. Yeah, god. The gacha years were interesting, but I low-key kind of want to go back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, she's so interesting. Danielle Advocacy has a wonderful video on Melanie Martinez, by the way. If you are curious, she has a wonderful video on her. I love Danielle Advocacy. I love her videos. They're not the most good, but yeah. I will... Yes. All right. I'm gonna put that in my notes so I remember to check that out. Right. Yeah. No. God. Danielle Advocacy, in general, like, is peak, bro. Like, I love her videos. It's very heavy trigger warning, but she does her best to protect children. Right? Which I love. Love her. I love her. But yeah. God. She also made a video on Sabrina Carpenter before Sabrina Carpenter proved to be even more problematic. So, you know, she ahead on the train for that one, bro. God, ahead of the train. I don't like Sabrina Carpenter either. But you know. Yes! Oh my god, I love Nikki Carry-On, bro. Her Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson series. Oh my, I love Nikki. I love Nikki Carry-On. Yeah, also she's like extreme. I don't like Sabrina Carpenter for multiple reasons. Yes! Okay. But yeah, Sabrina Carpenter. She's so interesting, right? She, you know, she obviously, like, called a 16, she asked if a 16-year-old was horny, gave a 12-year-old fuzzy pink handcuffs, you know, she, obviously the racially insensitive, like, are you yodeling? Can we not do that in my shows? Weird. What is this, Burning Man? That weird comment at Coachella. Even though other people were cheering and that was just fine. You know, her saying slow in a song, which by itself isn't that bad until you realize that is very bad. That is genuinely, like, not good. Is very bad, directed towards neurodivergent people, specifically people with autism. Yeah. She's just, yeah. Like, I don't, but yeah, bro. Anyway. Yeah. Gosh. Yeah. Like, yeah. Danielle. Yeah. What else do I want to talk about here? Let's see. Ooh, okay. So, this year I went on a school trip, right? Like, cross-state school trip, right? That was very, like, I guess exclusive. I don't know. You had to pay like $200 to go on it, but I wanted to, because it was an animation thingy for my Gates class. By the way, the thing that we did there, it was a Disney trip, like Disney in Florida, which isn't as crazy as the Disney in California for me, as an EST girly. Like, but like, oh my god. It was for like 12-year-olds. No, not even 12-year-olds. It was for like 8-year-olds. We were all 13 to 14 years old. We did get to go have fun at Disney. But like, oh my god. I love my group. We were all very interesting people. But you know, we love that. Yeah. No, Gates is chill. Gates, that Disney trip is the only reason why I'm my Gates teacher's favorite, okay? It's the only reason on my gifted and talented education system. Like, I'm the only reason why I'm her favorite is because I went on that trip. Yeah. Also, I'm a good student who turns on her work on time. Sorry. God. Oh my God. There's this one girl that I like actually despise, and she was going on. She's a good student, I guess, but she like low-key kind of hates me for no reason. And was mean to me. But like that might be a little biased. But like, God, she hates our Gates teacher because our Gates teacher gave her a 0 one time, which was not fair, by the way. The Gates teacher, girl, our teacher should not have done that. But you know, listen, I had a higher grade than her. And that, but yeah, you know, she was such an interesting young woman. Anyway, yeah, the Gates teacher is insane. She's the reason why everyone's dropping out. But you know, hey, she loves me, and that's good, I think. That's good, I think. She supports me in my mythology special interest. My name, my online name, my IRL name is a secret. No, my PB, and I'm going into 8th grade. I'm terrified because we're learning about Native Americans next year, and I saw posters in the hallway that literally said, Indians versus Andrew Jackson with racially insensitive depictions of Native Americans. Their skin was red, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. Can you tell I go to the school in the South? Can you tell I live in the South, bro? Wild, by the way. Fucking wild-ass thing for the social studies teachers to make for their students or have their students make. Yeah, bro. Oh, my God. Especially because literally, like, Ellie, I live in a small-ass town. We have a history museum for our town, right? Because it has strong history. They literally talk about how big Native American, like, influence is on our, like, in our town. And you're doing that? It's fucking wild, bro. Oh my God. I know you need to teach about the atrocities of the Trail of Tears, but did it have to be did you have to frame it like that? Did you have to do, like, Andrew Jackson? Oh, thank God. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I go to a public school. Ooh, I go to a public school. I'm so grateful for that. Everyone still is extremely Christian and right wing, but you know, like, oh my God, I have a girl in my homeroom who she's younger than me, by the way. She's like 13 years old. She talks about how bad she wants to get pregnant all the time. Insane. Girl, what? What do you mean? You want to get pregnant as soon as you can? And like, huh? Girly, what? Also, that girl also told me that I was going to hell because I wasn't Christian. Yeah, but saying how sexy she thinks she'd look pregnant is wild. I think it's from Euphoria or whatever. Still, fucking wild thing to say. You are literally too young to be thinking that shit. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you can, you want a baby? Girl, babysit. Go babysit. Don't get pregnant. Like, God, it's just so... Oh my God. Like, oh my God, my school... Like, bro... Like, sir, God, the Gates boys? Okay, so that girl was not Gates. However, the Gates children at my school. Ooh, my favorite and least favorite subject. My favorite subject is social studies / history. Always will be my favorite subject. Always has been my favorite subject. Okay? Like, my least favorite subject is science, but that's because I've never had a good science teacher. My teacher last year, oh my God, that woman was insane. When I tell you, she was the most Mormon-coded woman. Sorry, Church of Latter-day Saints coded women I have ever met. That was not. Okay? She was the most. She wore a giant cross necklace. We go to a public school, but I go to a public school, by the way. She just wore a ginormous cross necklace all the time, and like, She would self-censor in the oddest way. She was like a toxic mother-in-law. Like, she was like, I hope, yeah, my daughter-in-law is pregnant. I hope it's a boy. Like, genuinely. And apparently, my homeroom teacher, before she left, she told me, okay, yeah, I know, but like, I like to be respectful, as respectful as I can, you know. But like, oh my god. This woman, like my old homeroom teacher, before she left, she told us that science teacher would drink a 5-hour energy, like those, every single hour for an entire year, an entire school year. How is that woman still, mind you, she's in her 60s. How is she alive? Yeah, Church of the Latter-day Saints. Even though they had this whole campaign back in like the 2010s, where like, it's okay to say Mormon, and then they changed it and be like, never mind. That church in general fascinates me so much. I know too much about that church, to be honest, but you know, it's all right. It's all right. But yeah, bro, oh my god, that teacher, I hate her so much. Oh my god. Speaking of my old homeroom teacher, so I had her last couple years ago, right, you know, 6th grade. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm fine with this teacher, because she was also my first period, so I would just like stay in her classroom, like from homeroom time to first period. It was called different period, so yeah, technically 7, but yeah. So yeah, I would just like stay in the room, but like at the end of the year, she left. Okay, hospital stuff. This year, again, she left. Also, she was very weird about like pushing Christianity and not reprimanding students. I would literally like write in giant letters on her board, "Turn to God." Public school, by the way. Fully in a public school. I don't know how that's allowed, but you know, it's all right. She was also, oh my god, that teacher was also going on about how, yeah, it's crazy. She was also going on about how upset she is that she can't contact her old students. She's like, yeah, I understand why we can't, but like, I don't understand why like why a couple bad apples have to ruin it for all of us. Which like, the reason why is because one of her old students babysat for her children. But that's still insane to say. Also, before she left, she gave all of the students in my homeroom and all of her other periods her personal email. Her personal email address. I don't think that's legal. Yeah, I did not say that because, hell no. Lock her up. Exactly. I think she's in Michigan now. Low key. I don't think she's in the state anymore. Yeah, she's not a teacher anymore either. But like, that's still fucking wild when you teach 6th grade. You teach babies. Let's not do that, bro. But yeah, never had a bad social studies teacher. And that's, well, in middle school, I've not had a bad history teacher. My 5th grade history teacher was an interesting woman. She was good at what she taught, but she was very interesting. She said she would fist fight Martha Washington for George Washington if she was born back then. Mind you, she fully has a husband. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. Okay. I will give you that challenge. All right. All right. I'm gonna continue looking. God, TikTok pisses me off sometimes, bro. Oh my God. Like, I feel bad sometimes, but like I low-key don't care as well. One time this year I had a math teacher who I emailed about why this because I was a VF sign. She was like, you'll probably be missing me. Ew! Oh my God. Oh my God. The grade level math teacher, so glad I'm in algebra, by the way. I'm going into geometry next year. I'm so glad. But the grade level math teacher this year, she like fully said how hot a student was, and she said she literally was like, yeah. By the way, racially insensitive comment about black people and how big her butt is to a student. She also said you should break up with your boyfriend. You're too hot for him. Yeah. She also yelled a student's IEP information across the room and refused to accommodate that student. Oh, yeah, she would also tell her students about her TikTok, where she posted about how hot she was. And she also reposted Charlie Kirk a lot, and that was interesting. But get her in prison. Like, I'm so glad I had the teacher I did. I did not have her. Get her in jail. Exactly. I'm so glad I did not have her. I had my lovely, lovely algebra teacher who was so sweet. I think she's leaving us, and I really don't want that. She's so sweet. She's so nice. I love her so much. Yes. And she would check in. Like, oh my God. Yeah, oh my God. That woman needs to be in jail. Yeah. I'm so lucky to be gifted in math. I'm being so for real. I'm so lucky, bro. Valid. ELA being your favorite subject is so valid. We read The Hunger Games this year. In ELA, peak book. I've already read it though. So I low-key just kind of chilled. But like it was so. My ELA teacher was also a lovely woman. She would constantly touch us, like our backs and shoulders a lot, which I did not appreciate. But she was so lovely. Well, I was like never had a bad ELA teacher, but my sixth grade ELA teacher was his first ever. Yeah, when we read, we have to like genuinely like we have workbooks. And when like those workbooks, like we have to annotate, it sucks. It's so fucking bad, bro. I don't want to annotate a fucking 30-page story. I'm sorry. What is this supposed to be teaching us right now? Why are we learning about different energy supply lines right now? This is supposed to be about dystopias. Like, that's more of a curriculum problem than ELA teacher problem. Speaking of my... God, I love my ELA teacher. She was so peak. I'm scared for next year. Bro, God, I'm so scared for next year because... Sorry, I thought my brother was throwing up. My bad. Next year, I have a chance to get an ELA teacher. It's 50-50 chance. One of them I really do not want, okay? Because she's the mother, and an aunt of two of my least favorite people in my grade. And also, she's a god-awful teacher. From what I've heard from the past 8th grade students, god-awful teacher. Jesus Christ. Also, definitely most likely the most MAGA woman you will ever talk to. Her son, full confidence, with all of his choir chest, sung the Charlie Kirk memorial song to me. Oh, that's so valid. Oh my God. It's because we have multiple teachers. I'm gonna cry if I get her. I almost doxed her. Let's not do that. I'm gonna cry, bro. Oh my God. Because her son sung the Charlie Kirk memorial song to me. He knows I'm disabled, by the way. Oh my God. No. By their definition of making America great again is white supremacy. White supremacy and getting rid of anyone who doesn't agree with their exact thinking. It's a cult. But like, oh my God. But yeah. Her son's also just a dumbass when it comes to certain things. Like he's a smart dude. oh my god. We were learning about Greek mythology or like Greek philosophers, and I was like, who? Well, this philosopher doesn't believe in the Greek gods, so who did he mean by the father of medicine? And this dude genuinely went, maybe he meant Aphrodite. It's fine. God, oh my god. And and her nephew. He's so, yeah. Her nephew, he asked why I wasn't in the special room because I'm autistic, and he didn't realize there were multiple different kinds of autistic people. I'm type 1 diabetic, I'm celiac, and I'm autistic. Yeah. They are disabilities. I was like, I'm not disabled. Yeah, I am. I can't do a lot of, like, it is technically a disability. I'm like, yeah. I don't view myself as disabled, even though I am. But, yeah. God, like, this child, her nephew, he's also just a dick. He is a dick. And I got paired with him for every single Gates project this year. Oh my god. Valid though. Having anxiety and being a nerd it's so valid, bro. I wish, bro. God, why did my genes have to curse me with everything, bro? Like I do not have a history of diabetes in my family. I do not have a history of celiac disease in my family. Just like the recessive gene, all crammed into one. What's even worse is that everyone on my mom's side of the family, I am AFAB, unfortunately, but like they all have Hashimoto's, so guess what I'm probably gonna have? Yeah, my genetics hate me, but it's alright. Oh, I got the worst cards, bro. Also, my mental health issues also come from my parents. My god. Like, my anxiety, my depression. Bro, y'all couldn't have chosen, more sane partners. I am cooked. Like, I love my parents dearly. They do the best they can. My dad, quite clueless, and he talks to me like I'm an adult sometimes, which, isn't the best, it's the reason I cried whenever I heard them. Little story time. When I was in elementary school, from kindergarten to the 4th grade, I would sob every time I heard the national anthem because my dad was in the Marines. He has a photo of like his group, right? And when I was like 7 years old, he it was like, oh yeah, I was in the Marines, like, yeah. Oh, and he would point. He was like, yeah, he would point to all of his friends in the photo that were dead. So yeah, I would sob every time I heard the national anthem because I would just think about his dead friends. Yeah, it was fucking insane. I love my dad though. He's chill as fuck. But that was a time, bro. That was a time. Yeah. No, bro. Yeah, my dad. But I get a lot of my fun facts from my father. He told me why they put sulfur in powdered eggs in the military until the mid 2000s. Yeah. Yes, like the actual reason. I'm like, oh, are you sure you want to tell your 14-year-old this? You know what? Go ahead. Like, I'm just happy that he is being frank with me about that things. Like, he genuinely never wants me to join the U.S. military, and I don't blame him. I do not fucking blame him. And I will not be joining the military. Thank you very much. Okay? I would rather die, bro. Fucking based on his experience, hell no. Obviously not every veteran's experience, but, Dad, what do you mean your lungs popped inside of your chest? What do you mean you got, tested on to the point that you literally went blind and deaf for hours on end? Are you okay? Jesus Christ, bro. My dad. Oh my god, bro. That man is the most traumatized motherfucker I know. But you know, I'm pretty chill, so that's nice. He didn't know what he was getting in for. He was like, yeah, no, I was a dumb teenager and I had no idea what I was getting in for. Yeah, when you sign up, I don't know about other military branches, but for the Marines specifically, you literally lose all of your basic human rights. All right. Well, good night. I'm probably gonna end stream soon too because I need to sleep, but like, yeah, bye-bye. Yeah. All right. Fun talking to you. Have a great night. I'm also gonna end stream, so yeah. See ya.